Around the place. And now the new thing that we've got this year is we've got Ian Wright that just came on board with us, and he sort of tried to go around the place. And now the new thing that we've got this year is we've got Ian Wright that just came on board with us, and he sort of tried to go around the place. And now the new thing that we've got this year is we've got Ian Wright that just came on board with us, and he sort of tried to go. Row all sort of the same way. You know, what we're doing there is really easy to sort of slot in with everyone and anyone throughout different boat classes and all that sort of stuff. Row all sort of the same way. You know, what we're doing there is really easy to sort of slot in with everyone and anyone throughout different boat classes and all that sort of stuff. Row all sort of the same way. You know, what we're doing there is really easy to sort of slot in with everyone and anyone throughout different boat classes and all that sort of stuff.
we saw Colin McCabe and Matt Buey in the men's double scull this morning in the CD semi, so not where they would have wanted to be, and perhaps they'll look at this men's four and see if they can crack in there. But it is the Australians who are on screen, and wow, what a move they just made in that early stage of the race. Now moving up to about 3/4 of a boat length lead. As we've said, they are the favourites for this event. Of course, Josh Hicks in the bow seat from Sydney Rowing Club, Spencer Turren also from Sydney Rowing Club, Jack Hargraves from Sydney Uni Boat Club, and
the stunning pace in the first quarter. I think it's the second quarter we're really going to try and see them open up. They are a front-end crew, aren't they, these Ian Wright coached Australians?
Absolutely, and we've been watching these guys do a bit of paddling, and something that's really creeping in the Australian crews during paddling is that very distinctive pause at the finish. But the thing that Ian says is that at race pace that doesn't happen, and that's exactly what we can see here. There is no pause at race pace in these crews, but it is very distinctive in their paddling style, isn't it, Greg?
It is, and it's so efficient that actually you can see the boat really isn't dipping and moving around because they're quite quiet at the finish. I would say the bodies just stay still, so the boat is not bouncing up and down. You can see it in that picture. The yellow doesn't disturb the boat, perhaps just a little bit more than this Australian crew. That you don't want to disturb the boat in between the strokes. You want the boat to keep moving, so that you leave the boat along, you give it that power. We got the Germans and the Austrians there in fourth place.
And we can see the Aussies on screen here. Jack Hargraves there in the 3 seat. He's been one of the real standouts of the Australian men's squad. Of course, Australia moving to a centralised model for the first time. Campaign 1, it's called, and the men now based...
Boys going onto the buoy line, that's going to disturb them. The Australians can calm down. That's not what we want to see. We want to see that German crew on the buoy line. Are they going to be able to steer themselves back out of trouble and keep in that third position?
So as we come through to the finish of this very exciting race, we've got the Danes now in second place. The Danish crew we spoke about at the top of the picture in lane 2. The Austrians really juggling for that qualifying place. There's the Australians out in front. The Germans, they went over the buoy line. They are in that third place. Top of your picture, the Austrians. They've got about 20 strokes left to come through, and they are moving. They are moving, the Austrians, but they've still got work to do.
It's the Canadians who are coming back so strongly.
Sorry, well
the
spotted,
Canadians
Greg,
trying
well
to get
spotted.
back into it, trying to see... Something has to falter. There has to be something faltering in these lead crews. The Australians are relaxed.